Hey everyone, it's Master Walrus 9 here with another 5-minute review. Today I'm going to be talking about The Fable. So The Fable was written by Katsuhisa Minami and published by Weekly Young Magazine 2014 to 2019. The anime was done for Tezuka Productions with an R17 plus rating, which honestly I feel is pretty fit. If you're interested into this but you're not ready for some mature themes, I would say wait a bit. There's some pretty serious topics in there. Currently available through Hulu with 25 episodes, broken down into like a season 1 for the first 12 and then a season 2 for the second 12. My anime list gives them a rating about 8.13, ranking it at 494. The manga is placed a little bit higher, around 8.55. So all in all, this is a really good ranking. I would say anything 8 or above is instantly worth consideration. Let's talk about it. The concept. The Fable, whose name is Akira Sato, is sent to Osaka with his teammate, who has a perfect photographic memory, and they're like a complete hitman combo. He is so good at the job, people don't know he exists. That's why he's called the Fable. No one really knows who he is. And so their boss sends them to Osaka, which is essentially Georgia for all intents and purposes, and not like Atlanta, Georgia. I'm talking like Georgia, for all intents and purposes. The boss sends him to go stay with a Yakuza group, the Megara group, and just live there for a year. See if they can adapt to normal life, because work isn't right at that point in time. During this time, though, there is a condition: no killing. Little background: Fable was just a little baby and had to survive in the forest and fight a ton of bears, which means that he's developed a lot of super senses. For example, he is unable to really handle hot food because his sense of taste is so strong. He's great athletically. He can read a situation and understand most people extremely well. However, he did lose out on some aspects. He's very much emotionless as a person and lost a lot of his societal skills. He became an animal. There's a ton of good side characters in this anime as well. So first off, you got like Yoko, his sister, quote unquote, who works to be a lot of the emotional side and help providing a lot of humanity and development in humanity to Akira. She is also a major alcoholic, and that's where a lot of her themes come from, but she's also a badass in herself. You've got Misaki, who serves as the potential love interest and also a center of a lot of conflict. You have characters like Kuroshiro. Kuroshiro really idolizes Akira and wants to be a hitman, so he tries to do some training and impress him. Abihara, who's the captain of the Megara group, tries to help keep the Fable in good standings, good respect, but also keep a short leash on him. Kojima, who's the little brother of Ebihara, and Captain. One of the humanizing elements that the Fable goes into is actually getting a pet bird. So the anime is very much a suspense and a comedy. I wouldn't really put it as an action. There are action scenes and there is scenes that to be thrilled with, but it's not the core goal. The goal is the suspense of you have all of these interesting groups being placed into interactions with each other. The town is going to get tense. Something is going to break down eventually. What is it though? What's going to happen? There's also a lot of comedy scenes. You're taking a super strong, essentially demigod at this point, and putting him in the country bumpkin town with people who think they're all that. He's right there to humble him. So all in all, I think the job gets done with what they're trying to do with. Suspense is built up well, while action scenes aren't the focus. They're done well, and the comedy's good. There are some very mature themes. For example, if you could kind of pick out, it helps showcase that the Yakuza, while are lighthearted in the portrayal in some of the aspects, are still a bad group. These are bad people we're still talking about. And if you watch The Fable, which I recommend, you will get what this means. Openings and endings, really good. Check them out. If you like rap, awesome job. I'm gonna give this 8 jackals. You like strong people in simple situations, you're gonna like this anime. Really recommend you watch it. stay sloppy.